we're going to be doing our squishy comparisons. You guys have been waiting a long time for this video. I apologize for how long it's taken. I'm really excited. I'm going to be telling you how much I paid for it, where I got it, where you can get it, just a lot of different stuff. The only criteria for comparing the two squishies is that I somehow in some way think that they're similar, so I just want to put that out there. They're not all going to be replicas or knockoffs versus brands. Some of them, it's just going to be one brand versus the other. Anyway, guys, let's get started. So, first up we have these Puni Maru, crazy cutest little poos. I purchased these a while ago and I'm really sorry, but I can't find a listing, so I don't know how much they used to cost. My guess is that they were around like $8.99, $10 each, and they're really cute and I love these. They're super squishy and they smell so good. This one smells just like pineapple, and this one smells like kind of like soap, and they're really cute. There's a bunch of different ones you can get, and I highly recommend these squishies. And we're going to be comparing them with this, which I'm going to go ahead and call a knockoff. I have had people comment that they think it's mean that I'm calling it a knockoff, but we're just going to talk about that really quick. So I am calling this a knockoff because it is clear that this person stole the idea from the Puni Maru people and are trying to trick people into thinking that this is the real one. They have copied the packaging almost 100%, and they even copied the design really closely. It's slightly larger, and it's also not as squishy, but it is still pretty squishy, and it smells really bad. Has a really bad chemical smell. Okay, here's a direct comparison. As you can see, the fake one is a lot larger than the real one, and this one is less slow rising than the real one, and like I said before, it doesn't smell as good. The quality's not as good. It is pretty dense, so it's not like awful, but it's also, they're selling it for pretty close to the same price as the real one, and that's kind of what annoys me about this knockoff. So like I was saying, this one I really do feel like they're just trying to trick you into buying it. Like, sometimes if you tell your parents like you want something, they don't actually know the difference, and so they might order this thinking that they got you exactly what you wanted, but you really wanted this, and it really bugs me that they're so similar. One of the reasons that this happens is because a lot of countries have gotten together and made an agreement that they won't copy each other's ideas. In the United States, when you have a brand new idea, you go to the copyright office and you file for a copyright, and then you're granted one. And it basically, what that says is, this is your idea and you own it and you get to control it. China is not a part of one of these agreements, which is why we end up with so many things coming from China that look like things that are in the US. Stuff like Disney is a really common example of stuff that they copy. So I'm not trying to say like, oh, it's bad or it's good because it's copied. I just think that you should be aware of some of the things that you're purchasing. When it comes to the poos, they're too close and I don't like it. I think it's unfair to the people who made the poop squishy that they're so similar. That's just my opinion on it, and I don't endorse purchasing the fake one. I found it on Georing26 store. You guys know I purchase from him all of the time. I really enjoy purchasing from them, but this is one that I'm really, I give it 100% to Puni Maru because it's their idea. Okay, next up we're comparing this squishy, fun, squishy roll and this Sanki-Elan Jumbo Squishy. These are both Replica. I don't think either of them are Replica licensed. I got this one from eBay and I paid $6.47 for it. And it's really dense and it's also really slow rising. And it does come in the orange color. I think that this one reminds me more of a Swiss roll. This one was $8.99 and I got it from Gentle and Squishies, and as you can see, it's insanely slow rising. I was like really surprised when I purchased this with how squishy it was, and it's probably one of my favorite squishies because it's just like, it's crazy. I will say, all in all, while this one is a lot slower, like it's still rising from when I just squished it, I do think that this is a pretty good substitute if you can only get this one, but I do highly recommend this squishy. So this is the Sanki Elan, and this is the Squishy Fun one, and yeah, it's still going. This one has kind of like a bready smell, and then this one kind of has more like a cake smell, and I prefer the smell of this one too. Next, we're going to be comparing this Puni Maru ice cream to this Squishy Factory ice cream cone. Now, somebody did point out to me that this is a lot more like the Flampo ice cream, and if you guys can notice, this is the same company that made that poop squishy. So I do think that this Squishy Factory is kind of just copying other people's ideas and making lower quality reproductions of them. This squishy is really, really slow rising though. So this one was a little under $10, and again, I got it from eBay. And then this is the Puni Maru one. It's really cute. It has super cute packaging. And it has kind of like a chocolate smell. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's really squishy. It is squishier than the other one. And then this one retails for $19.99. Now, as much as it annoys me that this is a direct knockoff of the Flampo ice cream, I have to say, I do not think the Puni Maru ice cream is worth $20. It's pretty small for a lot of squishies that are selling at that price. If you guys can see, it's kind of like that far up my hand. And this one was like half the price, and it's just as squishy. This one's obviously higher quality, like you can just tell from the detailing. I mean, it really does look like an ice cream cone. And then this one's got, you know, those hard edges and stuff. But overall, if I'm being honest, I don't think I would get either of them again. I don't think I could really recommend either of these ones to you because I just don't like them. Next, I have the Areedy Croissant. I apologize, I am not taking it out of the packaging. It is not resealable. But it is really slow rising. And I have the Puni Maru Jumbo Croissant, which has really cute packaging. This thing is massive. I got this from Silly Squishies. It was $27.99. I think Silly Squishies is one of the only websites that's still carrying it because this came out like almost a year ago. But it's really cool. I do enjoy it because it's a very hefty squishy. And it's just kind of fun to like wrap in. It has a really nice buttery bread smell. I can't tell you what this smells like because it's in its packaging, but this one is also really squishy. And I got this one from eBay, and it was only $7.99. So comparing the prices, while this one is like this massive, super cool squishy, they are pretty similar in terms of squish, and because this one's so much more expensive, I'm actually going to give it to Areedy because it's just much more affordable than this one. This one's really expensive. It's like a designer squishy or something. But the Areedy one you can get on eBay for a good deal. Next up, I'm just going to show you some replica squishies. So these are based off of the Cutie Creative tooth. He has some glitter on his face. These are really squishy. I also got these from eBay, and they're really adorable. Next is this Chawa knockoff. This is also from eBay. It's not super squishy, but it's not bad. And it was only like $2 or $3, so you get what you pay for. And then I also have this unicorn, which is a direct knockoff of a Toy Box Shop squishy. I mean, if you look at it, it is a direct copy, so pretty frustrating. This is normally a $22 squishy, and I got it for like $6, so just in case you were wondering. Next, we're going to be comparing the Emiiko Milky squishy to the direct knockoff. Here's the packaging. It has really cute packaging. It came in 3 colors. Banana, which is the yellow, the one that I have, a chocolate, and a strawberry. This was a $20 squishy. It is really, really cute. I love it. It's great. It has some rough edges, and it also has some defecting, and my understanding is that everybody who has this squishy has a problem with it having defects, and mind you, it was $20. And the fact that it has these defect problems is why I freaked out when I found out that there was a knockoff version. Again, this is a direct copy. It is the same company that made the other direct copies that I showed in this video. I got these on eBay, and they were like $3 or $4 a piece, and they're really squishy and super cute. Now, while that one has a defect problem, this one came and its face was half ripped off, and then the face ripped completely off. So there's no face on this one. I said I was going to deco it. I will deco it eventually. These are really cute. I really honestly do recommend these milk carton squishies. They're cute. Whether or not you get this one because it's so much less expensive, or you get the other one, it's a really fun squishy. Lastly, I'm going to be comparing this $20 Manju Bun from Chawa with this rainbow bun from eBay. The rainbow bun was a little less than $7. It's pretty cute. And it's decently slow rising, but not super slow rising. It kind of pops up. The Manju Bun has a really overwhelming mint smell, so if you don't like the smell of mint, that's just something to be aware of. It is very squishy. It wrinkles. And like I said, it's $20. Honestly, the buns are another one where I feel like, for me as a squishy collector, I could probably skip them. But my bias is definitely in favor of character squishies. I like the really unique ones. I do enjoy food squishies, but I don't know, the ice creams were just kind of plain to me and not really worth the money, and same with the bun. I like the food the best when it has a face, too. Okay guys, well that's it for this video. I hope that this was helpful to some of you, especially if you're trying to decide what to get from eBay, if you do order, or what to get from Silly Squishies or Creamy Candy or Jenna-Lyn, anything. I hope that this helped you just a little bit. I just want you guys to know that this was just my opinion, and I did not mean to hurt anybody's feelings. I know what it's like to be young and to be on a budget and not be able to afford all of the toys that you want, so I'm very sensitive to that, which is part of the reason I want to tell you guys what I think is a good deal. I know that when people watch my videos, they get like really hyped up about, you know, the product that I'm showing, and I don't want to show anything that I don't believe in, that I don't think that you guys should purchase. So I hope that makes sense to you guys, and again, I hope this was helpful. I just want to thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!